She used to be really shy, but she's really come out of her shell now. Yeah, I'm going to have my work cut out for me, I think, when she's a bit older. The little girls are different as well. You know, the boys are cool, but that father-daughter relationship's special. You know, you do things with the boys and you rough and tumble, but yeah, with Ava, you know, she'll come up and, you know, give you a kiss and, you know, a hug, and, you know, she'll ask you how your day's been and did I sell any houses today, Dad, and all that sort of stuff. So.
Wake you up when we get to Mexico, but you just sleep tonight with your face against the glass.
Brian, I've known Brian and his family for a number of years now. I taught 2 of their children and I was about to teach their 3rd child. I knew what he was doing in his workplace and really truly believed in his honesty and integrity, and therefore I thought I felt safe, you know, handling my house and the sale of my home.
When we met him when we first looking for our first house to buy, he just made the whole process simple. Like for first home buyers, we were pretty stressed and didn't know what to do.
We bought our property from him, that's how we met him. He's got a good sense of humour, which is good. I like that in a person.
We had a bad run with the real estate a couple of years ago. We got this unit and they had Runaway Bay, and it was really what we wanted. And we were desperate to get into it. So we more or less just took them at their word. So we ended up, we didn't sell it. Sulked for a couple of years. We decided to try again.
And I said to Bob, oh, this Brian Dobson sold a few houses
And
around here.
I know his grandfather-in-law.
But we didn't know at the time.
What sort of agent, in my opinion, because I've had a background in sales, he comes across as more of a genuine bloke.
He was good, he was a nice bloke and did well. Top job.
I mean, being in sales, I'm kind of looking at people and trying to work out if they're trying to scam me, if they're being real.
You worked for us?
Couldn't complain about him at all.
And with Brian, it did feel like he's the type of bloke you could have a beer at a barbecue with and just having a general conversation. So it felt natural.
He went out and sourced the most amazing people to come and buy my home and did it with dignity and integrity.
Well, I look for a good agent as somebody that listens to what you're saying and acts accordingly.
And honest.
And honest. It's just professional in their job, yeah. He's been very professional. He's a very professional agent. He's switched on.
Very good.
He's a keeper.
I started in December 2009 and worked for a good agency. By February 2010, the market had crashed. So 3 months in and I thought, well, what have I done? But in a sense, it was probably good that I was new because I didn't have to adapt. Yeah, I've worked in that tough market for quite a while. So it's different now. It's nice working for sellers now. It's good to have some happy stories and happy vendors because it's been tough for a long time. Fortunate enough to work for a good brand as well where I can go anywhere on the Gold Coast. First one was number 8 Lumley Street in Glenmore Park. Have been listing and selling and specialising in those particular areas ever since. But I'm lucky enough to have a good client base now where I get a lot of repeat business and referrals all over the Gold Coast. And that's what I really enjoy. You know, we're from a strong family background. It's, you know, a lot different to where I grew up. Just the lifestyle on the Gold Coast is a bit different. There's a lot more to do, a lot more to see, and it's a nice place to live.
After our problem with the other 2 real estate agents we had 2 years before, we were really dubious.
Well, I've had some rough ones over the years, going back more than 20, 30 years. But I've had a couple of good ones, but not many. He's a good one. I can thoroughly recommend Brian Dobson to anybody that wants to use a real estate agent.